And good morning, everyone. Today, 11th of August 2021. Good morning, everyone. Today, 11th of August 2021, going to start next concept from the chapter water. We have started our chapter day before yesterday, that was water. Water, as it is the essential element for the survival of human being. Our earth comprising 71% of the water. From that, 97% of the water we are not able to use, that is saline water. And only 3% of water we have, that is as a fresh water in the form of lakes, in the form of, you can say, glaciers, rainfalls, precipitation, groundwater, inland seas, yes, and lakes. So this only that kind of fresh water we have. Rest we have all the saline. But the process through which the water turn into the evaporation by heating it under the sunlight, and then evaporation turn into the condensation. When that heated evaporated content material is turned due to cool down in the upper surface troposphere, then it turn into the droplets, and when that droplet cannot hold themselves in the air, they fall in the form of precipitation, that is rainfall. So this process, evaporation, condensation and precipitation, is known as a water cycle. Exactly. Water cycle. The water is a very essential element which is required for the human beings for their survival, for the animals to live, and for the plants to grow. हाँ जी, next हमारा concept है distribution of water. Second part from the chapter, that is distribution of water. As ocean is comprising 97% of water, ice cap means glaciers, that is 2%, groundwater 0.68%, and fresh lakes 0.009%, and river 0.0001% of water. इसके लिए हमारी बुक में एक्टिविटी दी हुई है which we have done yesterday, that fill 2 liters of water in one container and take out only 12 spoon out of that. That much of water we people have as a fresh water. So we can well imagine how much saline water is available on the earth and how much fresh water is available on the earth. Dead Sea in the Israel has saltiness, that is 45 parts per thousand. और इसको Dead Sea कहा जाता है because it is having very high content of salt in it, and swimmers जो है they can float in that because of the increased salt content and make it dense. Otherwise salinity जो है, it is a amount of salt per gram in present in 1000 gram of water. 1000 gram in 1 liter water में कितना salt जो है, that is there. Average जो salinity है, that is 35 parts per thousand. But Dead Sea जो है Israel में, that is having 45 parts per thousand. And what is the other name of salt? That is sodium. Yes, sodium chloride is the another name of a common salt. Then we have proceeded with the ocean circulation. Ocean is always in the motion, as it never remain as static as we can see in the ponds, lakes. They can in the swimming pools. Water can be a silent, but in the ocean, the water is always in the thrilling way. Their factors are 3 factors. One are waves, second are tides, thirds are ocean currents. Waves are the procedure which is done due to the external factor, that is air. When the air is in the gentle way, the waves moves on the surface of the ocean. But when the air moves in the strong way, then they can give a rise to the wave up to 15 meter. 15 मीटर तक का राइज वो दे सकता है. मैक्सिमम वेव्स कितनी आ चुकी हुई हैं? 150 meters, not kilometers. 150 meters तक हाइट पे जो है वो वेव्स जा चुकी हैं with the speed of 700 kilometer per hour of wind. So we had experienced that also. अगर दूसरी बात की जाए तो that is tsunami. Tsunami is another cause which is done due to the waves or due to the earthquake and volcanic eruption. Landslides within the earth that is also cause means waves, and that created destruction. In 2004, India was observing a tsunami, and that caused Indira Point in Andaman and Nicobar submerged within the ocean. Indira Point, जो इंडिया का लास्ट पॉइंट था, that was submerged in 2004. ठीक है? So tsunami is the Japanese word which means harbor waves. And waves are the form when the winds trap across the ocean surface. Stronger the winds blow, bigger the wave will be. As if the winds are strong, otherwise normal height is 15 meters. But if the winds are strong, definitely the height will be 150 meters. They can reach up to. Second point आ जाता है tides. Tides are the rhythmic rise and fall of the ocean waves, we can say. Rise and fall of a rhythmic rise and fall of a water twice a day. That is called tide. Tide is due to the gravitational forces of sun and moon. If sun and moon are in the same direction, so I just explain you tides. Tides कैसे हैं? Tides जो है, that is if suppose this is sun and when the earth, this is earth, if sun, यहाँ पर मून जो है फुल मून है, यहाँ पर न्यू मून है, ठीक है? न्यू मून हमें दिखता नहीं है ना, न्यू मून हम लोग डॉटेड में बना देते हैं, ठीक है? Then the gravitational force of these two things will be attracting more waves from the sea, and high tides will be. And if it will be in this side, definitely high tide will be there. But when the moon is in the crescent shape, 1/4 and 3/4 or 1/4, like in this way. पहले बढ़ना छोटा होना शुरू हो रहा है, फिर बड़ा होगा. So in shapes में that will fall under the deep tide because इसमें वो अपनी जगह लेगा gravitational force, ये अपनी जगह gravitational force लेगा, and the waves will be lower. Tides will be sink in the ocean. So at that time जो ocean का water है वो नीचे को चला जाएगा gravitational. Tides are the rhythmic rise and fall day and night, which means twice a day. Rise spring tide जो आता है that is high tides, and neap tide जो आता है that is low tides. Spring tide comes when full moon and new moon is there. Neap tide आता है when the is in the crescent shape. Crescent shape quarterly or 3/4 or 1/4 or 3/4 हो तब वो जो है neap tide की फॉर्म में आता है. Is it okay? Then now we have to proceed with the last concept, that is ocean currents. Ocean currents क्या है? आपको मैं इसके लिए properly बना के बताती हूँ how ocean current moves, because this concept will not only for your class 7, this will be going to affect your geography in 9th standard. ठीक है? और ocean currents के कारण हमारे environment में क्या क्या changes आते हैं, तो सारे हम लोग क्लासेस में जब पढ़ते हैं, हमारा बेस जो है वो यहाँ पर बनता है. एक्चुअली 7th क्लास का जो geography civics है, ये सारा हमें बेस देता है फर्दर क्लासेस में उसको अकोमोडेट कर, फर्दर क्लासेस के अच्छी तरह से समझना. अब देखिए what I am going to make. This is earth. Very good. To come to know when I am going to make the round, you all are aware from this thing. These are latitudes. 0 degree, 23.5 degree north, 66.5 degree north. Okay, 23.5 degree south and 66.5 degree north. This is south and this is north. अब देखिए हमारी वर्ल्ड में इक्वेटर पे इंसोलेशन कितना होता है? ज्यादा होता है. Sun rays directly fall on the equator and vertically fall on these areas toward the poles. As we move from equator to poles, temperature decreases. ये हमें पता है. But in Earth also, because of the insolation, यहाँ से करंट निकलता है अंदर से. That current is considered as a warm current. That current is considered as a warm current. और poles से जो करंट निकलता है, that is considered as a cold current. ये दोनों साइड में चलेगा और यहाँ भी आएगा या नहीं आएगा. So where it meets, हमारा इंडिया यहाँ पर है, हमारा इंडिया का एक्सटेंट यहाँ पर है. Where it meets, there will be a moderate kind of climate. Ocean current always move from warm ocean current from equator toward poles and cold ocean currents from poles to equator. यहाँ तक clear है? You can see it on page number 37. Currents are being given over there. Warm currents and cold currents. Warm currents are near the equator and cold currents are near the टेम्परेट ट्रॉपिकल जोन से ऊपर टेम्परेट जोन्स में. ठीक है. सो दैट इज देयर. अब चैप्टर में इसमें देखो, ओशन करंट्स आर स्ट्रीम्स ऑफ वाटर फ्लो कॉन्स्टेंटली ऑन द ओशन सरफेस इन द डेफिनेट डायरेक्शन. ये एक ही डायरेक्शन में लगातार चलते रहते. दे आर मूव टुवर्ड द स्पेसिफिक डायरेक्शन कंटिन्यूअसली विदाउट एनी ब्रेक. पहली चीज, warm currents move toward the pole side and cold current moves toward the equator side. Clear hai? And in the specific direction. So the current and on the base of the ocean के नीचे चलते ही रहते. नीचे base में चलते हैं. Because velocity of water is there, volume of water is there. Volume of water put pressure, internal heat है, इंटरनल मॉल्टन मैग्मा है, ऊपर से इंसोलेशन फैक्टर है, तो वो करंट्स जो है वो चलता रहता है. ठीक है. इसके लिए मैं एक्टिविटी तुम्हें बता रही हूँ. नेक्स्ट हम लोग एक्टिविटी ही करेंगे. फ्रॉम दैट यू विल कम टू नो हाउ द करंट्स मूव इन द स्पेसिफिक डायरेक्शंस. सो द वार्म करंट मूव फ्रॉम इक्वेटर टू पोल्स एंड कोल्ड करंट मूव्स फ्रॉम पोल्स टू इक्वेटर. इतनी पॉइंट याद है. They moves in a specific directions. ये भी याद हो गया. Second point ये भी याद हो गया. So and they are currents streams flowing on the constant on the ocean surface in the definite direction. Ocean surface क्या होता है? Ocean का base, जहां पर volume of ocean water is properly putting their pressure. नीचे से warm आ रहा है तो वो अंदर waves होंगी ना, and that will be in the definite direction. होगा. So the ocean current may be warm or cold. Generally, the warm ocean current originates in the equator and moves toward the poles. Pole currents carry water from the polars on to the higher altitude and tropical and lower latitude. Point clear है? सारा मैंने समझा दिया. Warm ocean currents move from equator to poles and cold currents move from poles to equator. The Labrador, अब इनके नाम है. Labrador ocean current is cold current and Gulf streams are the warm current. These are 1 mark question. You have to underline. Name the warm current. Warm current कौन सा है? Gulf streams. And cold current Labrador. ठीक है. So the ocean current influence the temperature condition of the area. Ocean current यहाँ का temperature condition बताएगा. अगर warm current है तो ये area warm है. अगर कोल्ड करंट है तो वो एरिया कोल्ड है. But where they meet, they will be going to have a moderate kind of climate. वहां पर समुद्र का पानी जो है वो मॉडरेट हो जाएगा and that helps for the breeding of the fish. क्योंकि और but प्रॉब्लम क्या आती है इससे? fog also there. fog जो है वो बन जाती है, so the ship sailing in that area are facing the disturbance or problems while sailing or while being in the ocean in that area. Because fog उसमें बन जाती है, they are not able to see directions or see the next places. ठीक है, so that मतलब one positive point भी हो गया कि वहां पर fish breeding बहुत अच्छी हो जाती है because of the good amount of temperature maintained there. And other side aquatic life, we can say aquatic life, but other side क्या है, fog हो जाता है, which is creating a problem for the navigation. ठीक है, so next आ जाता है name the currents, warm current and cold current. Labrador is the cold current and Gulf Stream is the warm current. Is it okay? Then warm currents bring about warm temperature over land surface, and the area where the warm and cold currents meets provide the best fishing grounds. ये मैंने already बता दिया, fishing grounds to the world. See around कौन-कौन से area है which is providing fishing? That is Japan, eastern coast of North America. Japan and eastern coast of North America. The area where warm and cold current meet also experience foggy weather, makes difficult for the navigation. Any doubts to anyone? Koi hai beta? I hope it is clear to everyone. Thank you, beta.